In government and opposition, LFI has been that crucial bond between our party and Israel.
LFI has been there over the past 2 years, guiding the way back to our historic position of progressive support for the Jewish state.
To have a Labour Friends of Israel that helps bind the Labour community to the State of Israel is a really important thing.
There's only one place any decent person should be after October the 7th, by the side of our Israeli friends. That's where LFI will always be. At the worst of times, you need the best of friends. We're proud of the leadership of Keir Starmer in this crisis, standing up for peace, standing up for the future for Israelis and Palestinians alike. That's leadership.
My approach has been driven by the need to respond to both these tragedies, to stand by the right to self-defence of any nation which suffers terrorism on this scale, alongside the basic human rights of innocent Palestinians caught once again in the crossfire.
Hamas' stated aim is to wipe Israel off the map. They committed the most brutal attack on Jews since the Holocaust. Now they're using innocent Palestinians as human shields. We must not give up on the narrow openings that keep the prospect of peace alive.
I can't describe how I felt when I heard about the atrocities committed at Kfar Aza, knowing that I'd been there with LFI just months ago. We met and chatted to the wonderful community there, and the news of what happened on October the 7th was utterly devastating.
I mourn all those who were murdered in the horrific massacre by Hamas. This has redoubled my belief that the international community must work to finally secure peace in the region to prevent this from ever happening again.
Hezbollah is a terrorist organisation which seeks the destruction of Israel. It has wreaked death and destruction throughout the Middle East.
For years, LFI campaigned for the full proscription of Hezbollah, and we're going to do exactly the same until this government bans in its entirety the IRGC.
From these dark days, it's so important that we campaign for peace and for a better future for Israelis and Palestinians alike. I'm proud of the work we've done with LFI in promoting the International Fund for Israeli-Palestinian Peace, building those vital civic society foundations for a future peace.
Anyone who goes to Israel with an LFI visit will find themselves meeting a wide variety of Israeli voices and opinions that represent a cross-section of the very vibrant political debate that takes place within Israel itself.
I'm going to be taking a lot of this back with me to London. The stories that I've been told, the people that I've met, the sights that I've seen, and the history that I've been able to think more deeply about.
It's very important for LFI to bring parliamentary candidates here to Israel to see for themselves the complexity of the situation and to give them the information and the knowledge to be able to join the campaign to promote peace and coexistence between Israelis and Palestinians.
LFI has played a vital role in rebuilding trust between Labour and Jewish voters.
The Labour Party has changed. It's no longer a place for anti-Semites, and it's a place where Labour supporters and members of the Jewish community can again feel at home.
Palestine will be free!
We've seen the ugly face of anti-Zionist anti-Semitism like never before since the 7th of October. LFI has long warned and campaigned against this threat, and there's no way that I would have joined Labour if I wasn't confident that the culture of anti-Semitism that had festered under Jeremy Corbyn was being comprehensively challenged under Keir's leadership.
Anti-Zionist anti-Semitism is the antithesis of Labour tradition. I said I would tear it out by the roots. Under my leadership, we'll stand up to those who demonise and delegitimise Israel and its people.
a party which fights anti-Semitism and hatred at home and abroad, and which maintains our historic commitment to the world's only Jewish state. I am proud to be a friend of Israel. I am proud to be a Labour friend of Israel. Thank you.
There's never been a more important time to elect a government that will work for peace. Together with the Labour government, we'll keep on campaigning for two states, for two peoples.
And now, as we fight a path back to government, LFI and its work standing up for Israel and promoting a two-state solution have never been more important.